Hello everyone, welcome to my new video. Today's topic is about um, cptsd and immigrant trauma. I have been diagnosed at cptsd maybe 4 months ago. I don't know, the complex stress disorder. That's really common, like disaster. I don't know, just mental illness into immigrants. And also my English is a bit not so good. I'm still learning English, so that maybe my expression will be a little bit cringe, but I will give improvement. Okay, let's first I had come to Canada when I was 16 by myself to study into Canada high school. It's the first time for me to living by myself out of my family. It's a huge challenge for me actually at that time. Yeah. There's just lots of things comes into my mind. I don't know, I should talk about which one first, and also limited by my vocabulary is not very wide and it's really complex. There's something really detailed and fine that you cannot just using English to see it really clear, because my trauma are into two cultures. They just both into my own culture and into Canada culture. This video will not be really formal. Maybe sometimes I will just stare at the camera and then say nothing. I make a long pause. But I just want to record whatever things, whatever expression, because this video is for my future self. Okay, so I will not edit those imperfect. I don't know how to start, if you have the cptsd, once you want to express your experience to other people, you actually don't know where to start, because it just feels like 1,000 of ships running across by your brain. There are so many things happened to cause your trauma. You actually don't know how to say it. Each time when my therapy asks me what happened, I can just say a really simple line and then giving a long pause, and then I just keep silence, because I know there's something, whatever I say, this cannot display by experience. Whatever you say, people cannot actually share that experience. Yeah, they cannot understand in your position, so that talking is not worse. Because I'm an Asian and come from East Asian country, there are lots of people, when they first see me, they don't care about who am I. They just care about my skin color and also my face. They just think my face, like they think my eye is small. Yeah, and then they just say that really racist words to me. When I was in high school, in my high school, not only the white hate Asian, but also Asian hate Asian, and also I think Asian hate Asian more than the white hate Asian, because how the white, like the white teenager in my high school, okay? My high school is into a small place in Canada, so some teenager hair is really annoying. Like how the white teenager hate Asian, they isolate you, they just don't care you, like yeah, they just ignore you. But like how the Asian hate Asian, that's a complex thing, okay? Some Asian student in my school, they really they hate themselves as Asian, and also they hate other Asians. The word is just like this. But this thing is not as simple as this, because I think English is a really simple language. I mean that like my native language is Chinese. It's really complex. It's really hard, and also you can use in Chinese to express really tiny, really specific feeling. But when I using English, the things just become really plain. I cannot find a certain words to describe that feeling and narrate the fact using really specific words, because because the word doesn't exist in this culture. So that is very hard to tell those things. Whatever I say, my therapist will never understand. Okay. You maybe just cannot understand why people always feel like being scared and alive, even though you say really small thing, or just people say a really random line, and then you just feel like overreact, feel like a rabbit, and then you feel like you're just getting panic attack and then jump away, just overreact a lot. Okay, I feel like I'm really sensitive this day, and really easily to be reached by people's words. I don't want to explain myself anymore, because I know whatever I say, no one can get it. Okay. I don't know what I'm talking about, just randomly speaking something I don't know. But I know that if you do not say that you are different, people will think you are the same as them. Yeah, they firstly using a really plain stereotypes and watching you through their lens. They think you are the same as other people. They everything. And then if you do not say that, they do not express, they just feel like it never exists. Okay, fair. Every time when I using English to say something, yeah, now I don't need to translate anymore, but some thoughts that just only exist in my native language, they will never pump out into my brain. The logic will never run into English, because they're just that logic only build it based on the fact that you experience in a certain culture. That cannot work into Western like country. Yeah. so that I don't know how to say. If you know, so that you can know. If you don't know, you will never know. I always feel like this. People always say you just based on how you look, what gender you are, what race you are, what country you are into. They actually don't know, they don't care who you are. They just care the labor. I don't know how to say, just I know. So that I just accept it, and then I don't care it too. You know that people are always really narrow nowadays, especially on the internet. Like the people are even more narrow than the people I meet in real life. They're much more racist on the internet than in my life. Like in my life, if people are racist, they will not just act like a clown and then say those things to me. They will hide it really well that you could not, like maybe you just barely can notice, but actually they think it. I know, because if they say it, it will just make them really stupid. But people online are different. Like all the social media I use, especially Reddit, that's terrible. Okay, really, people comment you just because I'm Asian. They hate my appearance, and then okay, they just hate me whatever I say. They just attack me, have no reason, because people will hate me for no reason just because they're all stupid. But sometimes I think being hated is even better than being loved. Yeah, in this society. Being hated, it means you can just disappear, like air. Being ignored is even better because if people focus on you, that's even terrible. That's even terrible. If you're being hated, you can just be invisible. Being invisible is better than being seen in some way. If people focus on you, so what happened? They wanted you to show up more. Like they wanted you to become the people they like. And then if you are not, yeah, they started to hate you even more. You know what I say? You know what I say? Sometimes I having a long pass, it's not because my English is bad, okay, it's not. Because if I keep it silent, it's because I'm thinking. People, it's not because my English is worse. People think if you're a native speaker, you giving pass, it's because you're think. But if you're not an English speaker, you giving pass, they think because your English is poor. They always think if a people having an Asian face, they have accent. And they think if a people is Asian, like you put your Asian face on the thumbnail, people skip you. They skip you more than if you are white. Fair. And also like what I say, not only white people, not like hate, just ignore. Okay, white will not just express they hate, maybe just a little. Like the more of them just ignore. It's fair, but Asian hate Asian. That's more based on my experience, okay? In my school, that is. Just that is. I feel like many Asian, like international students, they will complain that they could not fit in. But what happened if you fit in? That's even terrible. Like if you fit in, what happened? If you are totally different two plants into different soil, one time you just drag this plant out, cut its root, and then you move it into another kind of soil. And then this plant grow very well and feel like the same as other plants in this soil, like in this forest, okay? So what happened? Well, you actually being the same? No. It just looks like because your root just being cut it. Whatever you act, you will never be the same. And then you will like doubt yourself forever. Just forever. And also, if this plant is grown into a desert, if this plant never ever grow into a warm and wet soil, it just born into a desert. I don't know how to say, like the plants grow into desert will never grow as the same as the plant into forest. If you know, so that you know, okay, the same. Just an illusion. I don't want to say something really deep or really specific because I don't want to publish my privacy so much on the internet. That's really ironic, maybe. And then what happened? All the plants in the forest, once they see you, they know you are into another species, but they like, what will they say you? The first, they think, like the first kind is, they think you're the same plant as them, and then treat you as all the behavior as the like all the habits like them. And then the second is they think you are different, they know you are different, and then they treat you different. They treat you like they know you are a plant grow into desert. Yeah, you know that desert, what is desert is like terrible. What is desert is like the weather, the climate is bad. Yeah, so that it will not grow really well, it will very weak. And then what happened? Other plant just destroy you. How I say, like they attack you, they beat you, and then they want you to die. Can you understand? Like, okay, they think you are weak, you are not strong, you are really strange, you are really different, they want you to die. Okay, so in my opinion, okay, and based off my experience, so that's all, just all the thing in this video. I will not explain it so much because I don't want to say something just really specific. It will cause my cptsd again. I don't want to show like a panic attack in the video. That's really bad. Okay, just end it here. It's really good. I don't want to make myself even worse. I don't want to panic attack again. Just bye people. I just say something really surface and illusion.